making a video in response to the last video where I got this message from Cali Gibson, or that's a pseudonym, an assumed name in this circumstance, all mad about me sharing a particular image that somebody sent me. So there's all kinds of fighting going on in the background, and it has to do with people who are too emotionally attached to the case. Now you want to bring up Mike DeMann saying that he wouldn't do that. And, listen, honey, I don't think it's you who's quite, getting the point to all of this. You've lost the plot. Nowhere was anybody doxing you. If you're so, you're so careful about what it is that you're putting around the internet in the background, you should think twice before you're saying it or talking about it with other people. Like, there's no ongoing investigation with you and I. You're just a person out there with an interest in the goddamn case. What I choose to show on my channel and talk about is my business, and it just so happened that your screenshots, like every other time, had popped up. So here we have a scenario again where we have a person in the background eager to manipulate a person by wanting to remain anonymous somehow. And somehow that's my problem? I don't think so. That's your problem, okay? It's not like you have some sort of information that's not already available out there. You don't like your opinion or your behavior being exposed in the background. Everybody else is talking about it, calling it out, and there's a fight between you. And I'm loosely referring to it because it is funny. Now, we love you and everything, Cali, but you're probably going a wee bit far. And I don't care that you're a 60. You don't want me to dox, but yet you come all the way up in my email inbox talking and doxing yourself. I didn't ask you about what your age, whether or not you're blind or not, the fact that you used to be a taxi driver. I'm not interested. You don't like people in the background talking about you? Stop doing weird stuff. None of it has to do with me. And by the way, to everybody who sends me information, unless you otherwise specify, you can consider it part of the dialogue on this channel. You didn't get in my inbox to talk to me personally in this circumstance. It's not a private two-way conversation with any sort of information that I need to keep secret ever. What Mike does on his channel is his own business. But he'll learn that lesson because there's individuals out there that act bonkers just like you are, Cali. Now, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you fall on in this particular Jack and Lily Sullivan case, but I know when I'm being manipulated, I know when I'm being gaslit, and I know that simply talking about it is going to put enough of a word out there for people to be fair warned about it. What is it that you know and you feel at this point, Cali, that needs to be protected? What sort of information? You didn't like the fact that people screenshotted your statement insinuating that Kent was a pedo? Nobody was even talking about that in the first place. All of a sudden, you're mad about it? You are the one who needs to reel it back in. You have misguided anger. It has nothing to do with me, darling. One, it's not doxing. It had nothing to do with you. It had something to do with you and some other random person's conversation whom you used to be friends with, and now you're somehow battling, calling him a double agent. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm making this video to let people know because it's really interesting. I'm not detailing any private. Listen, I'm not asking you that you email and tell me anything. I don't need all those screenshots. I don't need for people to tell me who's saying what and where, unless it's for statement analysis, not your own personal nonsense drama. Stop acting so goddamn nutty. So what you've done is attribute your beliefs and your ongoing drama to people who may or may not be involved in the case, depending on how they feel about Daniel or Kent. Who cares? Don't you see what it is that you're doing? Why are you putting your beliefs onto other people in this circumstance? You're misguided and you're misleading people, Cali. And no, it doesn't need secrecy. Out with it already. It's not like you're hiding out there. You're the one who doesn't want to be doxxed. Where's the doxing? I haven't doxed anything. If anything, you should be concerned about the email that I'm not sharing right now. You're not supposed to share that over a YouTube video in this circumstance. Everything else, I could show all day. I could talk about all day. And it's nowhere close to what doxing is, honey. Fucking ridiculous. So let me go back and see. What does it have to do with? We'll go look at that again. So already, this Cali Gibson has lied to us, okay? Lied to us in her statement I just kind of showed you read, because she didn't know who she sent it to. It started off, I don't even know who I sent it to. By the way, this guy is a double agent, this so-and-so. Okay? Meanwhile, in community, it's so ridiculous. See, forward to about 1720, you sent A-Balance a copy of yours in my private Facebook Messenger chat, and he posted it. I reported his video to YouTube. It is against the law in the U.S. to dox a senior citizen. I am 66 years old, retired senior citizen. Well, you might be suffering from some sort of dementia there, Cali. I'm just giving you a heads up. So really what you've done there, Cali, is just shown that you yourself can't be trusted in any way. Because one, you don't know what doxing is. All right? You're out in the background lying to me, trying to make yourself look like some sort of victim in all of this. And by the way, Cali, they're not going to take they're not going to take my video down because you think that you've been doxed, by the way. So look at this. I'm just giving you the heads up. Let's go see what she told me about this individual that she sent this letter to, or this message to. So right here in the second line that she sent me, I don't remember who I sent that to. So right away in the second line, Cali, you lied to me on purpose. You misled me because obviously, you know who you sent it to. When you go back and you say you sent A-Balance a copy of yours in my private Facebook Messenger chat, and he posted it. I reported his video to YouTube. Well, what was the problem, honey? I'm talking about a conversation that you were having with somebody about the case in the background. Are you sure? Maybe it's you who needs to be careful if you're so concerned about it. I don't need to protect anything of yours. You do. So really what it comes down to is maybe you should second think all of the stupid shit that you come up with and try to push down other people's throats as possibilities. I don't need it. I know Mike Demand doesn't need it. He's just being courteous to you. But you're showing you're crazy, honey. If you want to be protected, don't be out there trying to gain clout off the back of what it is that you think that you're suspicious of in the background, like you're some sort of wacky, awesome cyber sleuth. You are not going to get any more answers than the rest of us in this point in time. And by the way, who cares about Kent? You guys are the only people that give him any sort of power in that sense, like whether he's associated with Daniel in the background or not. Who gives a crap? Who cares? Why does it matter? I don't mind calling out this bullshit or anybody else's bullshit along the way. You guys gaslight in the comment section. Then when somebody turns around and talks about it, you feel bad about it. You want to backtrack every single time. That's a pattern of behavior. People need to know about this shit, especially other creators, before they become too attached or under a false illusion that you're not a manipulator yourself there, Cali. Do you think that you're influencing us as to what it is that really happened? I'll leave a link right here, and you can hit the video and follow it to see my previous video on what Cali's just so upset about. Just so upset about the private conversation that you're having with somebody that you want me to think is a double agent that you're still conversing with in the background in this particular communique. Like, what the F is up? I appreciate most of what you do, Cali, but you're going off your rocker, hun. And I'll reiterate, your issues are not my issues. I don't have to change anything. I don't have to talk about you, and I don't have to not talk about you, should I so choose. Okay? It would be a simple courtesy from me in any sort of communique that you don't want me to talk about or share. You can do that. You don't do that after the fact. Go gaslight somebody else. Oh my God, this is so silly. So here's the messages from the person. She didn't know who she sent it to. Well, I don't know who that is. And then turned around and say that this individual is like a double agent working for Daniel. So what if he is? What does it matter? Why are you so amped up about this? This is so stupid. I have to share it. Oh my God, let me see. There's Cali. Oh, the FBI and internet crime. Are you filling out an IC3? I'm sure they'll get right on that. You better get in line. So she's throwing all of this down. Oh, this person's doxing me. There's a little problem with that. How does everybody know who you are? Except the fact that you keep talking about how this is you. You're doxing yourself, aren't you? So this chat between you and I have now archived, saved for law enforcement. You and I are done. The double agent. Well, I mean, this is the sort of craziness that you just come across on the internet. I'm not even trying to pick on you, Cali, but your behavior is so wrong. It's so ridiculous. You have nothing to even be upset about. Except you want people to believe now that this dude is a double agent for whatever reason, like it's just a distraction. So why the distraction? So Cali says, you effed up big time, pal. Oh my God, Cali. Actually, from my memory, this individual that you're calling a double agent is the one that was bringing suspicion weeks ago to Kent. People have been discussing Kent in the background the entire time. Why do you even care? Why do you care now, Cali? You don't want to be accountable for the things that you say to people? You don't want to be so why is it worth listening to you in the first place? Why are you exactly upset at this point in time? She feels that people have doxed her in the background because they're screenshotting their conversations with Cali. No, that's not doxing, honey. Where's all your personal information? Cali Gibson isn't even your name. Oh my God. Oh my God. He did not have to or need to post my private Facebook message, and either do you. So your private Facebook message, Cali, is completely different from your personal private information that would equate to doxing somebody. We know. We've done it all kinds of times on here. So whatever's going on in the background, I'm not sure if I think Cali's as sane as she lets on, as passionate as she is about things. No matter how right she may be in this circumstance, it doesn't matter at this point in time. You're crazy, showing girl. You sent A Balance a copy of yours in my private Facebook Messenger chat, and he posted it. I reported his video to YouTube. Thank you. It is against the law in the U.S. to dox a senior citizen. And I am a 66 years old retired senior citizen. Just giving you a heads up. Oh my God. So where's the docs? Where's the docs? You're the one that keeps telling everybody about where you are and where you live. I never even wondered, never even cared, actually. So it goes on to say here. Oh, the anonymous responder. says, yes, but accusing someone that you don't have a fact is slander. He was squashing it. If you were not listening to the video, she didn't listen to the video, any of them. He vented to you and you accused me of being Kent for defending him. Take it as you want. He did not have to or need to post my private Facebook message. And neither. Well, so why isn't she mad at him? Why aren't you telling... I guess she loosely did. You doxed me. So which one of us actually did it? So ridiculous. So ridiculous. I don't think that you know what doxing actually is. All right. We didn't even share your email address. It has nothing to do with it being illegal. And all it does is really take the monetization away. But you can do it. It might be actually sharing someone's email address with their message can be a problem sometimes. But I didn't do that, nor would I. Because you're causing that particular person problems. Yeah, I get it. Down the line. Listen, Cali, you've got no reason to be upset with me and no reason to be upset with another person. We're just talking about your conversations and bringing them up. So what really is the problem here? Let me know in the comments section what you think, guys. Peace!